And has pleaded no contest for leaving the scene of a deadly crash. Last November, Jerica Schumann was hit by a Ford Focus while walking near 75th and Maple. Court records say the driver, 21-year-old Brianna Polinsky, told police she panicked after hitting Schumann in the road. Polinsky says she circled the scene several times to make sure the pedestrian was getting help, but did not contact police. Schumann was 29 years old and died days after the crash from her injuries. Polinsky will be sentenced next month and faces up to 4 years in prison.